Hey guys, what's up? Today I got another NU match. This one is against Freddy Gunter. I found him on the Wi-Fi Battle Finder, as I did way back when I battled him. I think it was my fourth battle or something like that. Anyways, I'm gonna lead with my Rapidash because it's actually faster than everyone on his team, and nothing resists fire. I mean, his Armada was neutral, but well, okay, sorry, his Camerupt resists fire, but that's not really that big of a deal because Camerupt won't be able to take some Flare Blitzes. And so I'm just going to lead with it and just go for Flare Blitz. I don't really care what he leads with. I'm just going to go ahead and Flare Blitz everything. He's going to switch out, I guess, not being Scarfed, obviously. If he was Scarfed, I don't think he'd be able to kill me even with a Hyper Voice because his special attack isn't spectacular. It's only 92, although Hyper Voice is a good, strong move. But here's why I say camera up doesn't matter, because I'm going to go for Flare Blitz. It's going to do over half because I have that Life Orb power, although I could be Choice Banded. I do have a Choice Band set, but this is my Life Orb set, as you can obviously tell. And I'm just going to clean to it KO him. He's not going to be Scarfed at all, and I'm just going to kill him and take him down. And that is the only thing on his team that resists fire dead. But he's going to go into Cacturn. I figured he'd want to Sucker Punch me because, as I've just explained, everything is threatened by Rapidash. So I'm going to go for the Morning Sun because, I don't think he'd expect it. I thought he'd, be like, oh, just Flare Blitz and it'd kill me. But he actually goes for the sub, I guess, predicting the switch. Or if he predicted the Morning Sun, that was great, but I really think he's just thinking I'd switch. I don't know. I'm going to go to Amoonguss because it is my physical wall, and I do have the Clear Smog. Unfortunately, as we're going to discover here in a second, well, first of all, the Sucker Punch is over half, and I'm like, this is a fully invested physical wall. Why is that doing so much? No. Yeah, but another thing we're going to find out is Clear Smog does not go through sub, which kind of sucks. I didn't think it would, but I was like, if it does, it'd be nice. Here, I was thinking he'd just sub because I could switch or use like a status move. Like I could have Toxic him, but I actually have Spore, which everyone should have on their Amoonguss. I could have also healed. So I was just thinking he wouldn't go for the Sucker Punch, but I figured I just don't want him to let him set up a sub. So I'm gonna go with my Emolga, which is actually my it's kind of an annoying set, kind of like that Alakazam I used a while back. It's got Toxic, Encore, Taunt, and Roost. So, yeah, just kind of, troll him with Encore, lock him into Sucker Punch. I know he's going to think I'm going to go for the attack now, but I'm just going to Toxic him, then I'm going to Toxic again, and it's going to hit this, this Chatot. Unfortunately, at this point, I totally spaced out and thought Hyper Voice was Flying type. I don't know why, but it's obviously Normal type, and he's going to hit me with it, so I'm like, I resisted. I could just Roost Stall. I'm just going to get a Taunt off so he can't Nasty Plot or something. But yeah, no, it's a Normal type, and he's Choice Specs. So that does a lot. I could Roost, but there's really no point because I'm just going to die. So I'm going to go to Smarm. I don't know why. I just thought Emolga would be useful later, mainly because of his Cacturn and his Drifloon. Now another thing too is this Mr. Mime has Filter, but if he had Soundproof, that would be awesome in this perspective, because yeah, I would have been able to switch in, take nothing from Hyper Voice because Soundproof prevents it. I went for the Nasty Plot and just went from there. But well, actually, probably wouldn't have went for Nasty Plot because Cacturn would have just come in and Sucker Punch me. But yeah. Anyways, Rapidash is gonna come in. Just kill him, no big deal. He's going to send in his Dodrio, and by him sending it in on something that's faster, I'm thinking Choice Scarf. So I'm going to switch up to my Emolga just to fodder it, because I'm like, I don't want anything else to take a Choice Scarf Return or Brave Bird. But he just go for a Quick Attack, and I'm like, okay, he's Choice Banded, which is kind of unfortunate. But I'm going to go into my Porygon, who is about to sit in here and do some work. I'm going to go for Ice Beam because it hits everything on his team currently alive super effectively, including, well, Chatot, but that's already dead. But yeah, so he's going to go into his Drifblim, but unfortunately it goes for the Calm Mind, which I should have expected because Driftblims are either Calm Mind, Resto, Chesto, Unburden with, Shadow Ball and Hidden Power Fighting, or Flying Gem, Unburden, Acrobatics, and I don't really know what else. I've never seen a physical Drift Blim do anything but acrobatics. So I don't really know. Maybe Shadow Claw? I don't know if they get that. I have seen one with a Flare boost, which is basically Toxic Boost, but increases special attack when burned. But that's its Dream World ability, and I haven't seen many because it's, I guess, sort of unreleased. So at this point here, I knew he was going to rest and use up his Chesto Berry, so I'm just going to kind of wait for him to put himself back to sleep, and then I can switch out safely to anything and just beat him, because I know he won't have Sleep Talk, because he's going to obviously want Hidden Power Fighting, and if he didn't have Hidden Power Fighting, he would not be staying in on a normal type. But yeah, the Hidden Power Fighting is not going to do too much, despite me being, well, I think I'm pretty sure I'm mixed defenses. 252 with 128 in both defenses, and Violet, obviously. Basically a Porygon 2 set. So he finally puts himself to sleep. I'm going to switch out to my Absol, because obviously it's physical, and it's dark, and it's stab, and it's Choice Scarfed. So this too outspeeds everything on his team. I figured his Cacturne could come in, but you know what? I'm just going to fire off a Night Slash, because I have a 25% chance to crit. And speaking of crits, I am going to get it right here. It is kind of lame to rely on it, but I mean, it's basically relying on Skull to burn or Discharge to paralyze. That's 30%, this is 25, kind of close. I probably would have switched out to, I don't really know what. I think I only had Rapidash and Half-Dead Porygon at this point, so I don't know. I might have just kept it in as fodder. I'm just going to Night Slash this, maybe get a crit, maybe just not care, because I really don't have anything else to take it. He's going to go for the return and kill me. That's fine. I'm going to go to Rapidash, because I know not really much he can do. I'm just going to go for the Flare Blitz, because it kills Cacturne, kills this, and it does a lot of damage to his Drift Blim if he wants to bring it in. Now, the thing is, though, because Sleep turns reset, I know he's going to be asleep for at least 2 turns, and obviously I outspeed him, because I believe Unburden resets. It only activates when you lose your item, so now that he's switched out, I think it's not working anymore. I'm not really sure. But either way, I don't think it would matter, because Drift Blim's speed's really low. It's like 40 or 50, and I don't know. I'm outspeeding him, so that's fine. I'm going to go for Morning Sun, because I know at least on the first turn he can't do anything. And since I outspeed him, I'm going to go for it again, knowing that I can still outspeed him here and hit him with Wild Charge, because Flare Blitz I've been using quite a bit, and it's the same power. It doesn't really matter. And if Cacturne came in for some reason, then I'd be an idiot. But I doubt he'd do that when he's about to slaughter out his Drift Blim. But yeah, so now I'm going to switch out, thinking he can go for the Quick Attack, knowing that Porygon can take 2. I did the calc, it does about 60 to 70 damage. And unless he's Adamant, but why would you be Adamant when you're already Choice Band? And I don't know, it doesn't really make sense. But yeah, I'm going to live quite convincingly, because again, I mean, I did what, like 70 damage, I had 23 left, that's like another 40%, that's like way out of the range of min-max damage. And I'm just going to go for the cover. He's going to have to switch out, and I'm going to go for the Ice Beam, knowing that he's either going to switch out or stay in, barely do anything, and die. Because basically, unless his Cacturne has a sub up, I can kill him with Rapidash, because he cannot OHKO me with Sucker Punch. It will do a lot, but it won't OHKO me. And the whole thing that this is a mostly physical wall, because it's bold and a Violet, and he can't really kill me, and as you see there, his C-Bomb does like 25-30%. So yeah, because he doesn't have that Life Orb power, and he can't really do too much to me now. I'm just going to keep recovering, let the Toxic wear off. I really could have just went for the Ice Beam here, but I'm like, I didn't want to be in range to where his thing can kill me. His Dodrio could kill me with a return, although that wouldn't make sense, because I still could have outspeed. But I don't know. I'm just going to recover because he's toxic, and even if he gets a crit, it's still not going to do much more than half. And it's a safe play to do. I mean, yeah, it's stalling, but it's like 2 or 3 extra turns. It's not really a big deal. So he's going to go down now, and basically all he can do is go into his Dodrio and hope for some sort of super mega, like, quad damage crit. He's actually going to go for the Brave Bird, though, which eliminates any possibility. He actually said, he's like, Brave Bird everything for the die, because like he wanted to suicide himself, I guess. But yeah, because he went for Brave Bird, even if he killed Porygon and didn't die to recoil somehow, which doesn't make sense, not possible, I still could have outsped him with my Rapidash, because Rapidash is base 105 speed and Dodrio is 100. So that's the battle. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was actually a pretty cool match, nice and close. I actually thought I was going to lose because of that hack turn, to be quite honest. Because Sucker Punch does like 90-something% max to Rapidash, and of course I have Life Orb, so it's like I'm almost always going to die even if I'm at full health, because hitting him will kill me. So yes, he'll be dead, but it's like, oh, that's just, but it's a good thing I had Porygon. Definitely MVP this match. And not many people are expecting it, but you know what? In NU, it functions exactly like a Porygon too. It's got 65, 70, 75 defenses, and with a Violate, that's like, you know, around 300 in both. Only one weakness, which is fighting, and it's got Recover, so it's like it's a great wall. It's got 2 great coverage moves, and it has Toxic. So, anyways, like I said, that's the battle, and yeah, see you guys tomorrow.